From the heart of Philly, this is CBS News Philadelphia, digging for clues in North Philadelphia. Crews will be out again today working to uncover and identify more than a half a dozen homicide victims.
And we are expecting to learn more today about the 76ers' proposal to build a new arena in Center City. What Mayor Sherrell Parker is saying as the people living in neighboring communities continue to fight those plans. But
first, good news on 476 near Plymouth Meeting. Traffic has begun moving again after this tractor-trailer fire at a toll plaza. Morning, everyone. Welcome to the news at 7, streaming on CBS News Philadelphia and on Philly 57. I'm Jim Donovan.
And I'm Jan Carabeo in for Janelle Burrell. Thanks so much for joining us. Let's get right to Kim Hudson. She has been tracking the very latest on that next traffic alert along 476. Hi, Kim.
Hi, Jan. This all started at 3:10 this morning. The Montgomery County Department of Public Safety got several 911 calls about this tractor-trailer fire on the northeast extension at the MidCounty Toll Plaza in the northbound lanes. Real mess there. Fire, even an explosion at one point. If we take a look from Chopper 3, which was over the area earlier today, you can see we had lots of fire trucks all in the express lane. So the express lanes are still closed and we are going on more than 2.5 hours here. Also, the tractor trailer is right here. As you can see, it is simply charred. Let's go ahead and take a live look at how things are looking right now. So we have 2 reasons to take things slow through the area. We finally have 2 lanes getting through. All the apparatus has been pushed over to the express lanes. We also have some people taking the PA Turnpike as an alternate, and it's raining. So this is a good reason why you should definitely take things slow and consider the PA Turnpike and Germantown Pike as alternates. Let's go ahead and get a check of the weather with Kate.
Thanks so much, Kim. You mentioned the rain. We do have some light showers trying to move through parts of the area this morning, and those will pick up a bit later on this afternoon, with our best chance in the city at least to see any rain coming midday into the afternoon. But a few light showers or some drizzle cannot be ruled out even this morning. We're seeing them on some of our traffic cameras, as Kim has just mentioned. Let's take a look outside, and again, you can see the clouds in place. It's looking pretty gloomy, pretty dreary out there. Put up our map and you can see temperature wise it is feeling nice and warm this morning. Not all that cool because we really didn't get the clouds to break overnight. So we're looking at mid-60s to walk out the door this morning. Maybe the hoodie, but grab the umbrella just in case. It's not going to pour all day, but if you're dodging showers, if you're walking from place to place this afternoon, you're probably going to be glad you have it, or at least some sort of a waterproof jacket to keep you dry today. Let's talk about what we're seeing as we plan out your day. Again, right now we're in the mid-60s. Most of the day is just cloudy, but we will have some scattered shower chances, especially mid-afternoon, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the city. Greatest chance is to the north and west, as we're seeing some showers try to break out right now. You can see over Chester County up into Berks County and into the Lehigh Valley, just some very light showers. But there's more off to the south, and most of this will kind of graze us to the north. The southern edge is kind of falling apart, but some shower chances throughout the afternoon, and that will peak right about 3 o'clock. But we do have at least the chance for scattered showers in the forecast through tomorrow morning. We may dry out for a time tomorrow evening, but then we'll be tracking Helene, and the outer shower bands from that tropical system will likely get here Friday night and could impact the weekend. I'll have more on that with your full next weather forecast. Jim and Jan, I'll send it back to you.
Thank you very much, Kate. Well, this morning, Philadelphia police and the FBI will resume the painstaking process of exhuming the remains of 8 unidentified homicide victims.
Investigators hope that today's technology can solve these cases, some of which are decades old. CBS News Philadelphia's Ross DeMattei on your corner in Parkwood this morning with more on what's happening today. Ross, good morning.
Good morning, Jan and Jim. Right now, there are a couple of police officers here just keeping guard until the investigators arrive a little bit later on this morning. The whole goal of this project is to provide some closure to the victims' families after decades of not knowing what happened to them. Police tell us all 8 of the victims here died under suspicious circumstances. Some of these remains have been buried here for 20 to 40 years. The oldest remains that they're trying to identify belong to a child between the ages of 4 and 6 from a case dating all the way back to 1962. Once these remains are dug up, authorities will then collect samples, extract DNA, and subject them to genealogy. And then investigators will try to find a close relative of the person they identify. This is all part of an initiative called the Remains Identification Project, which tries to bring closure to victims' families.
Part of the reason to identify these people is because they're victims of homicides. So it furthers the investigation once we know the victim. When we know the victim, then we know who they are, we know their life patterns, we know where they were, that type of information. the relief on the people's faces when you can sit down in their living room and tell them, like, hey, this is your loved one that's been missing for 30, 40 years. Of course, it's tragic the way it ended, but the relief is there that they finally know, like, this is my loved one and this is where they're at.
And investigators told us that they're planning to work on this all week long. They're hoping to finish on Friday, and they say they will work through any weather, regardless of if it takes a turn for the worse. Jim and Jan, back to you.
All right, Ross, thanks so much for that update. Police are still looking for the person responsible for a road rage shooting along I-95 that left drivers stuck for just about 2 hours. It all happened in the northbound lanes of the interstate on the Girard Point Bridge yesterday. Police say the driver of this badly damaged Oldsmobile fired several shots at the driver of a black pickup truck before the two vehicles crashed. The pickup driver kept going, and the driver of the Oldsmobile was not there when police arrived. Pennsylvania State Police are now offering $10,000 for information leading to an arrest in a shooting that led to a deadly crash on I-95 in Ridley Township. On September 13th, just before 10 p.m., someone shot 29-year-old Clinton Martin while he was driving home from work. He lost control of his car and then crashed into 33-year-old Joshua Waltz, who was changing a flat tire at the time. Both men were killed.
New Jersey Attorney General Matthew Platkin is calling for major reforms within the New Jersey State Police Department. This follows two recent state-funded investigations into the department, which found that the current internal affairs process is weaponized against some troopers, significantly impacting rankings and promotions. The investigations also found that despite an increase in diversity, the force does not reflect the demographics of the state. Attorney General Platkin has made several recommendations for New Jersey State Police. His office is already taking steps to address the current issues, which include removing all human resources and equal employment opportunity functions from the force's control and increasing oversight from the AG's Office of Law Enforcement Professional Standards. New Jersey political power broker George Norcross has filed a motion to dismiss a 13-count indictment on racketeering charges. Norcross calls the conduct just routine politics among sophisticated businessmen. Norcross and 5 co-defendants, including former Camden Mayor Dana Redd, are accused of controlling property deals on the Camden waterfront to collect millions in tax credits. Norcross's attorneys filed the motion yesterday, arguing the charges are beyond the statute of limitations.
Philadelphia Mayor Sherrell Parker will announce new details later today on the 76ers arena proposal. The mayor surprised everyone last week when she endorsed the team's plan to build the arena in Center City. CBS News Philadelphia anchor Howard Monroe is live in the newsroom for us to tell us much more about today's announcement. Howard, good morning.
Good morning to you, Jan. The details will be released at an event at the convention center. The mayor says that the plan is the key to revive the fashion district and make sure the Sixers remain in Philadelphia.
It's coming. The time's coming.
At a ribbon cutting for the reconstructed Montgomery Avenue Bridge, Mayor Parker took time to talk about the agreement to build a new 76ers arena in Center City.
I'm extremely excited about the potential that this agreement has to offer for the city of Philadelphia.
As far as what we'll learn at today's briefing at the convention center,
you're going to hear every detail from the top to the bottom. We're going to cross every T and dot every I as you see what the agreement entails that will ensure that our Sixers are staying home. It is the right deal.
In a video posted to social media last week, Mayor Parker announced her backing of the 76th Place deal, saying it represents $1.3 billion in private investment, hundreds of millions of dollars in tax revenue, and hundreds of jobs.
Market Street, from City Hall to the river, it represents Philadelphia's first commercial quarter in the entire city. This will serve, I believe, as a revival of Market Street from City Hall down to the river, an economic revival.
There's concern, though, the new arena would destroy nearby Chinatown. The Save Chinatown Coalition released a statement that reads in part, Chinatown remains united in firm opposition to the arena and the reckless timeline city leaders are on. But we are not the only ones in the dark. To date, there are no adequate studies that show the true cost, impact, or consequences of 8 years of downtown arena construction.
Neighborhood groups in nearby Washington Square West and the neighborhood have also voiced opposition to this arena's location. So has former Eagles center Jason Kelsey. The mayor's office has yet to confirm a time for today's announcement. Jim, back.
Thank you, Howard. Vice President Kamala Harris returns to Pennsylvania today for a campaign event in Pittsburgh. This will be her fourth visit to the western part of the state since launching her presidential campaign. Harris is expected to unveil new economic policies as part of her address. Recent polling shows Harris with a narrow lead over former President Donald Trump in Pennsylvania. Meanwhile, former President Trump presented his economic plan in Georgia yesterday. He proposed a 15% tax break for companies that make products in the U.S. and a 100% tariff on cars coming from Mexico. Some economists and even members of the Republican Party say tariffs could lead to higher inflation.